Hey everyone, I know it's been a while since I've done a video. The last video I did, of course, was blasting Pro Wrestling Illustrated on the lack of Hulk Hogan on the cover. Had a lot of positive comments about that, pretty much agreeing with me. I had a few that didn't, and that's cool. This isn't about what, what people feel. I get it. If you don't like Hogan, that's fine. If you don't think he should be on the cover, that's fine. That is your personal opinion, and I respect that. But for me personally, I thought it was a slap in the face that he wasn't. I'm glad that a lot of others agreed with me. So thank you so much for that one. That was a well-discussed, talked about video, and that's what I like to have on this channel. I like to have people interacting and talking and getting in there and voicing their opinions. That's what this is all about. Now, today's a very special day, not just because I'm finally getting around to doing this video, but because I got something in the mail today that is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever get this. It's just, I'm still flabbergasted by this. I'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about these first. So, as you know, I was complaining how I did not get these magazines in, and I messaged the guy. He didn't get back to me, so I finally messaged him like the day of, where I could finally, put a claim in, and that's when he gets back to me. All of a sudden, he can get back to me, right? Well, the person said that they had a death in the family, and they did mail it out. But, I mean, okay, I'm not trying to be mean here. I don't know if they really did have a death in the family or not. I know a lot of people have said over the years they hear that as an excuse for why they didn't get something. It's a real easy thing to say to make someone have sympathy and understanding of the situation. So I'm going to take it at face value that he did. Or she did. I don't know. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but that they had a death in the family. I'll take that as at face value. Okay, and I'm sorry. I said that. I was very apologetic. I said, well, I'm sorry to hear that, which is true. I am. Then they told me that they got a notification from the post office that there was mail there. So they finally went to check it out, and it was my magazines. They didn't put enough postage on it. Like, you're sending 3 magazines untracked. That's going to be quite a bit of stamps. So when I send 1 magazine out, I throw 6 stamps on it. So I could imagine what 3 would be. So he sent it out, or they sent it out with tracking this time. So I got it in like 2 days. But here it is. The reason why I wanted these, you'll see in a second, mainly because I'm missing 2 out of the 3. This magazine here, I am not missing. I have this one. But I don't have the Davey Boy Smith poster, which is included in this. So I can add this to my British Bulldog section here and take out this version. So I can, I'll have to change it over. I'll put the Bulldog side over because this doesn't have the poster. So this is going to get interchanged. It's going to go in my WCW section with Vader and... Where's Vader and Sid going? With Vader and Sid on the cover for that one. Now, this one here, I do not have, but look who the poster is of. The World Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Blondes, and yes, they are included. That just warmed my heart. That is awesome. I have the Hollywood Blondes poster, and I also have this magazine now, which has an awesome poster of one of my favorite tag teams of all time, Shane Douglas and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Their matches with the Hollywood Blondes in 1993 and in late 92 are incredible. Just amazing. So I'm happy to have those 3 magazines. I'll put this one back here for right now because this is one of the ones I got. And they all fell down. So, yes, I'm still redoing this area here. As you can see, I'm trying to make it... Okay, so on a side note, I am boarding and bagging everything now. I'm addicted. And it's more fun. It's just neater. It looks cool. So yes, I am in the middle of doing that. But before we get to that, there is a new magazine I must board and bag. And this is exciting, folks. So, I watch Pro Wrestling Mags. I think a lot of people might watch that YouTube channel as well who follow mine. His name's Bill. He's got every magazine possible. He has a lot of, by every magazine, he has first issues. So he was going through some of his stuff, and he came up to the WWF program the issue 101. That's the first one. And he even says, like, this is the first one. It's the one now where the McMahons went from doing like little paper programs to like magazine style and such. So I thought, what are the odds of me ever finding that? Probably slim to none. And if you look on eBay, it comes up $200, maybe $90 at the cheapest, but anywhere between 90 and 200 that I'm seeing. And that's Canadian prices through America. So in America, it's probably like less than that. But when you do the exchange rate, it gets pretty pricey. So someone on our eBay Canada, started selling WWF program magazines. And they had a few that kind of caught my eye. And this person's selling them for $50 or best offer, which, by the way, the best offer thing right now on eBay is really messed up. If you go to make an offer, the thing goes down too low, so you can't even click now. It's really weird. So now I say fuck it, and I just purchase, because like if I want it, I want it. Probably eBay's way of doing that too now, making people purchase stuff instead of offering. So he had all these programs, and by the way, they come with the program sheet from the event too, which is kind of neat. So he had some that I was like eyeing up, and I was like, I don't know, like everything was $50, like the good ones to the bad ones. And by bad ones, I mean, I don't really think a program with Hacksaw Jim Duggan on the cover or Rugged Ronnie Garvin should be $50. I think those should be $20 at the most. Maybe the program sheet is what adds to it. I don't know, because really, I'm not a big program sheet guy. I got a few with my programs, but I don't really care if I have the lineup sheet. So I'm going, and all of a sudden I see something, and I go, wait a minute, is that the first issue? And I look up online, and I said, oh my God, it is. Issue 101, I got it for $50 plus 15 shipping. There it is. And there is the lineup sheet. This is from Woodbridge High School, Woodbridge, New Jersey. Monday, June 20th, 1983. Sponsored by the Jewish Community Center of Middlesex County. Well, thank you to all you fine Jewish people out there who sponsored this event. I'm sure everyone appreciated who went to it. The main event, 1 hour time limit for the championship. Bob Backlund against Iron Mike Sharp. Yes, that Iron Mike Sharp. A man who was seen as a main eventer in the early 80s in all the territories, became a jobber to the stars in the late 80s and early 90s in the World Wrestling Federation. Chief Jay Strongbow versus Sergeant Slaughter. A tag team title match with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, against the Invaders. Who are the Invaders? No weight, no idea, right? They're just the challengers. Johnny Rods versus Butcher Vachon. SD Jones versus Jose Estrada. Some classic New York guys right there at the bottom. Johnny Rods, SD Jones, Jose Estrada. You know, it is kind of cool, but what's the most coolest thing about this is indeed the magazine. I finally own this. I mean, this is incredible because this is the first one. I mean, another magazine I now own in the collection that I never thought I would have. Has Andre finally met his match in Big John Studd? Tag team news, the Samoans are double trouble. Rocky gives his all. Strength and finesse. George Animal Steel, Ivan Putski. Oriental Doom. And Koloff returns. And there's Rocky on the back. Awesome, just so awesome. I'm so glad to have this now. I'm going to bag and board it up, throw her up in my first editions that I have going with all the first issue magazines that have come out over the years that I own. And I don't know, it's neat. Now, what do? Do I go back and buy more? I probably will, yes. There are a few other magazines there with certain guys on the cover that I would like to have in my collection just because I like those guys. Guys like the Hart Foundation or Randy Savage or Hulk Hogan. And $50 a magazine, yeah, it's a lot. But at the same time, it's not. Because these are old programs and stuff I would never think I'd ever find. Now, if anyone out there wants to go score some, go ahead. If you beat me to it, go for it. I don't care. That price is pretty good. It's $50 or best offer. But like I said, I can't do the offer thing right now. It's either, and it's not just my computer doing it, because I have a laptop and a computer tower. I checked on both, and I can't make an offer. It's too low now. Like the thing that pops up. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with that. Maybe that will change. That could be a glitch in the eBay. I don't know. So yeah, guys, this is it. I'm so happy to have this. It's going to look awesome on display. And then, you know, once this room is fully done, and I know I've said that before, but it's always a constant, you know, journey with this, right? There's never a full destination. I feel like it's just a constant journey to change. You get an idea, you want to do something different, and you try to make it work. And that's what I'm doing here. So we'll see what happens next in my decision making. Also, still thinking about selling off my retro Hasbros. I'm thinking about selling them off. I don't really want to continue collecting them. It's just too hard now. You know, I don't trust having I don't know, like I just feel maybe shipping from the US to Canada would be okay with it. I don't know. The stuff that Trump's been saying with all the tariffs and all that stuff he wants to do, I don't know how it's going to affect buying wrestling figures off a Mattel website. I really don't. So plus the price, I mean, the exchange, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm not 100% committed to selling, but I'm not 100% committed to keeping them, if that makes any sense. I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm just going to weigh things out. I know if I sell them, I probably won't get back what I fully paid out for. That's unfortunate at times. But I also know that the money I get could go into wrestling magazines, which I'm like 100% into. So you know what I mean? It's like, I got to weigh this out. I got to figure it out. I got to do stuff so I don't have any regrets. Regret is one of the worst things to have for anything selling. You don't want to regret selling it, because then you'll buy it back later on at 3 times the price. And that's just very, very sad. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Until I do my next one, I'll talk to you later.